Hey love, so today I'm coming to you with a 31-week pregnancy update. Okay. So it's been 3 weeks since my last pregnancy update, and I think it's kind of interesting how all of my updates are all 3 weeks apart. I don't do that on purpose. It's just kind of happening that way. So anyway, it's 31 weeks, and today I'm 31 weeks and 3 days. So I wanted to give you an update. I took some notes. I wanted to make sure I got to everything because I told you before I'm having serious pregnancy brain where I forget important things, like really important. I actually went to the supermarket yesterday and stressed myself out, my body, everything, because I needed to buy ingredients that I already told my husband to buy, and he bought them. How about that? Alright, so I talked to you all about some of the pains that I had in the last video. My back hasn't really been hurting me much anymore. My neck pain is gone, but it's mainly like my lower belly and like my vaginal area. It's called round ligament pain, and basically they're the muscles that keep the uterus suspended as the baby gets bigger and the weight pushes on there and your body grows. It causes pain. So I have pain in there when I am like getting up from sitting down, when I'm getting up from laying down like in the bed or on the couch, and if I have to raise my leg like to put on my pants or to put on my shoes, I'll get pain there too. So that's not fun. I'm still having it, and it's not going to go away until after I have the baby at this point. Once it starts, it pretty much stays. Some people it goes away, but for me it's been staying. So another thing, I can't breathe. You may hear it as I'm talking in some of my most recent videos. I have to like take a deep breath to catch my breath. That happens a lot. When you get pregnant and your ovary moves up, your lungs push up and back like to make space, and so you have like a shortness of breath. For me, it happens a lot. Like I talk a lot. I'm always panting. If I start to move too quickly, I have to take a second to slow down. And if I have to bend down and get something, forget it. If I have to bend over, like my whole belly pushes in my body and I cannot breathe at all. It is the worst. It's so bad. I have to like go like up the stairs. I mean, it's crazy. Another thing that I've been noticing recently is my dreams are intense. Whatever I watch or am talking about or am thinking about before I go to sleep, I'm gonna have a dream about it. I have the most bizarre dreams. My husband and I have been house hunting, so I dream about houses. I dream about going into houses and hating them and then finding the right one. If I watch something on television, it could be something simple like a reality TV show or something like CSI or a daytime talk show. If I watch it before bed, I'm gonna dream about it. Like my dreams are just so intense. Like it's crazy, and I remember like everything when I wake up the next morning. So that's definitely a symptom that I'm going through. I've been going through that for a little while now. It didn't just start. But it's crazy how intense they are. I remember with my son, I used to have dreams of having sex with other men, and I would like orgasm in my sleep. I kid you not. I would wake up like shaking, like orgasming, and I would tell my husband like, what the hell, like I really think I just had like a wet dream, and he would like laugh so hard. We had that kind of relationship. He doesn't really get bothered by things really easily, which is awesome, but you know, it was just crazy. But I haven't had like any wet dreams this time around. Now it was 3 weeks ago. Well, I have some really good news. I went to the doctor's on Monday. The day that I'm filming this video, today is a Friday. So on Monday I went to the doctor and I was only 263. So in 3 weeks I gained 1 pound. Now let me tell you how come this happened. So in the last pregnancy update video, I mentioned that I was not gonna worry about the weight gain. I was just gonna, you know, just finish my pregnancy comfortable. And I also talked about how my hunger had minimized. So I wasn't eating like the way that I was in the beginning. I wasn't ravenous. I wasn't craving all kind of crazy things. So basically my hunger has continued to minimize. I'm not feeling like I need to eat all day, and I don't feel like I need to eat like hamburgers and pizza like I did in the beginning. I'm not craving those things, but I did focus on the weight loss, even though I said I wouldn't. I know I said I wouldn't, but it's kind of hard. A part of me was like, you know, I really don't want to gain a pound every single week from now until the end of the pregnancy, because the baby gains a pound every week, or about a pound every week at this point. So I started to just watch what I was eating, and being that my hunger has minimized, I can do that now. Before I couldn't do that because it was so, like, I felt like it was beyond me. Like I had no control. Like if I wanted something, it was like I had to stuff it in my mouth, and now I'm not feeling that way, so I could control it better. So I was sticking to my normal breakfast, which is always a bowl of cereal with 1% milk. I either eat Life or Special K with berries, and then for lunch, instead of having a hamburger from Burger King, Jenell, I would make like a sandwich, and I would literally have like 2 turkey sandwiches with cheese and with some chips on the side. Or I would eat like some of the leftovers from the night before, which would usually be a meat, like a chicken, a brown rice, and some vegetable. And I've been cooking more chicken breast than I was before. I love chicken wings. I love chicken thighs and legs. I was cooking more chicken breast, and then I was keeping my hunger satiated by drinking lots of water, which I always did. And then when I wasn't eating, I would just not eat anything. Like before, I would not have moments where I could not eat, but now that my hunger has minimized, you know, I feel like I can go ahead and do that. And I got a lot of comments from you ladies who were watching my last video who were saying, don't worry about not eating and thinking that it's harming the baby. It's not going to harm the baby. So I felt more comfortable going that long period from lunch to dinner without eating and not feeling like, oh, I'm starving my baby. So that has helped me. And then I have a pretty nice type of dinner. I don't have anything too unhealthy, and I've been cooking all my own meals. So all of that combined has helped me not gain more weight. I just wish that I could do this in the beginning of the pregnancy and not have to be doing this now at the very end when I've already gained all the weight. Now I'm trying to watch my weight. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. I could not do this in the beginning, and I know for some people they may disagree. They may say, no, you lack self-control, but I mean, if you've ever been pregnant, you may understand what I'm saying. Like, it is so hard to not eat like crazy. And for me, I didn't have any type of morning sickness this pregnancy, so that was another thing too. I could eat all day if I wanted to, and actually when I did not eat, I would feel nauseous. Like, it was so backwards with this time around. I would eat breakfast, and as soon as I was done eating breakfast, maybe an hour later, I felt like I was gonna throw up, but it was because I was hungry and I needed to eat something. So I would eat something, and then I would feel so much better. And then 2 hours later, I would be hungry again, and then I would eat something and I would feel so much better. And so I was always eating, and I wasn't eating the best things because when I wanted to eat something, I wanted to eat something. Okay? So anywho, that's my pregnancy update. I have 61 more days to go. My due date is February 11th, and that will be 40 weeks exactly, which is 10 months, not 9 months like they tell you. And my 37th week will be full term. So after that point, you really can have your baby anytime and it be safe. You don't have to risk your baby having low birth weight or being premature. My doctor said that they want me to come in every single week from 30 weeks to 34 weeks because that's the riskiest time for me. I don't know if it's the riskiest time for all women, but for me, for being high risk, they said that for me, they want me to come in every week because the risk of early preterm labor is more likely at this point, 30 to 34 weeks. So I'm going to go in every single week to my regular OBGYN, and then I still have my every 2 weeks appointment at my high-risk doctor. So pretty much I'm going to be going to like 6 doctor's appointments in the next 4 weeks. Yeah, 2 different doctors, 1 every week and then 1 every other week. So that's 6 doctor's appointments. So that should make the time go by fast, I suppose. Okay, so here's the bump with the clothes on. And I have on my maternity pants. So you can see I'm really pointy. She's really pointy. She's head down, so her head is down here and her legs are up. She moves a lot during the later part of the evening and she sleeps during the day. Here's the belly. You can see the belly here, really pointy. And, you know, I do carry very big. I definitely remember some people leaving comments saying, whoa, you don't look like you're 28 weeks in my last video. Now I'm 31 weeks, but I do carry really big. My son was only 6 pounds, 19 ounces, and my belly was just as big as this. He was so little, but my belly was so big. So I do carry really big. And you can see my stretch marks here. Gonna be so sexy when I have the baby, all these stretch marks. And I don't know if you can see them here, but they come all the way up this time. My daughter brought them up. So I have stretch marks all up here. With my son, I didn't have these right here. So after I have the baby, I feel like, you know, my belly is gonna be like spidery. Oh, so sexy. And in case you're wondering where I got my maternity pants from, I get them from either Motherhood Maternity or Target, the maternity section. Definitely let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe to my channel. And as always, I love you for watching. Bye. Obviously spend the night. He couldn't come and stay over like all day. And if he did, we could not be alone. So he wasn't going to be in my room out of respect.